Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'd like to welcome all my new subscribers. This is going to be a layout update. I haven't done one in a long time, so I'm going to show you what we've dont so far. As you can see right here, for all my new subscribers, this is going to be my construction area. It's going to be my asphalt plant and a concrete plant. I have to order the Blue Star Ready Mix from Walthers, so I need to get that kit, but I do have my asphalt plant. Moving along this way, I did paint this area with the Woodland Scenics navy blue and the deep blue, but as you can see it was kind of a little darker than I had hoped for, so what I'm going to do is probably repaint this, but I'll show you what I'll be using for that down here a bit farther. And then what we have here is my tow yard. I did use two kits of the Express Motor Freightlines kit. I combined the two offs together, and then I have the two garages. And then all I have to do for this is to go around the perimeter with the corrugated fence that came in the box, so I'll be sure to use that, and I'll show you how I'm going to paint that. And then here, this is where my storm retention pond is. I've been watching another YouTuber, his name is Jason Jensen's Trains, and I'll be sure to put the description in the link below. He recommended that I use these colors, as I did see him use these kind of colors on his layout, and they turned out really well, so I'm gonna definitely try to use that for the pond. As well, I have to use the Woodland Scenics plaster cloth. I'm gonna cover this pond with a plaster cloth, sand it all down, and then plaster any areas that I need to, and then paint them. And then moving along here, these are the next kits that I have to do as well. The split level house and the DQ grill and chill. I'm not sure where I'm going to place these yet on the layout, but these are the next two kits down the road to build. And then as we're moving along the layout, we come into the church and cemetery. This is the church from Walthers. And then what we decided to do, my wife and I, we painted the layout a brown color, and then as you see here, this is going to be the cemetery. What we did run into an issue was when we built this kit, they want us to put the roof on like that, but as you can see, there is a bit of a gap. So we got to figure out how to kind of figure that out. I'm not really sure. We might have to do some sanding, but that'll be a project. These are some of the items that we were using. We're using the Tombstones by Mouse Models, the fence. This is the box right here that the fence came in. And then these are the instructions. That's for the fence, and this is for the tombstones. And then coming along here, we come into my Hydro One plant. This is a Tri-State Power Authority by Walthers. I'm going to do two different sides of this. This area right here is going to be where my smokestacks are. So I might do a scene where they're tearing down the smokestacks. And then as we move along here, I have to paint this a asphalt color. I think I know what I'm going to use for that, so I got to order that. And then I'm going to put up a fence, get all my trucks in here as well. And then on this side of the layout, I'm going to do a solar panel scene. So what they're doing is they're converting from the smokestacks to solar panels. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm not really sure yet. It's 50-50. And then yesterday, my wife and I did this scenery right here. This is for our water tower. We used Elmer's glue as the base to glue all of the scenery down. And then we did a 50-50 mix of the fine turf, green grass, and burnt grass. So all we have to do for this is use our scenic glue to make sure it's all in there perfect. And then we use the gray blend coarse ballast as the gravel road. And then right where these cups are, this is going to be a road. I think it's going to be a cul-de-sac. So what I'm hoping to do is have a cul-de-sac come in here, dead end here, but the city workers can get up the gravel road to the water tower. And then moving along, we did some greenery on the house, another country farmhouse. I haven't done the driveway yet because I got to file that in. And then for those who are wondering what we used, this is the paint that we used to use a layout. It's Kodiak Brown. We got this from our local Lowe's. That's what it looks like when it's dry. And then, as you can see here, we have some rock molds. The ones that I painted, I rescued from previous layouts, and the ones that are all white, I just made, so I got to paint those. And then we have to do the road work. So we have our paving tape, but I gotta order some smooth from Otter Valley. And then in my last video, this is the bookstore. I had a question from Vinny, also known as BNSF 6951. He asked, can you use the bottom half as a standalone building? So what we did was we took the roof off the actual kit itself, and we put it on the bottom half. So it definitely does look like you could use it as a standalone building. You just might have to expand the roof a bit more and add your roof details, but it's definitely plausible, so definitely check that out if you're interested in it. And then right here we have all of our rock molds. I got a ton of rock molds, so I gotta start making some of that. I just picked this up from my local hobby store, the Hydrocal, so I'll be using that to make some more rock molds. As you can see here, we got some big rock molds that are already made and just have to be painted. But the majority of the work that I've done so far is, as you can see, this entire scene up to the corner here has been redone. I just wasn't happy with what I had before, so I tore all that out and I rebuilt it. So what I did was I shaped the foam to fit the contour of the layout on the corner here. And then when I was disassembling it to re-glue it all, I numbered all the pieces. As you can see, there's like 1, 4, 7, 9, and it goes all the way around to 11. And what I have to do still is I'm going to use my files. I got a different couple of variations of files. I got to file down the scenery, and I'm also going to use my Woodland Scenics foam cutter. So that's pretty much what we've been doing on the layout. I'm just going to show a quick run by because we added something a little special into the hill itself. But once we get it all powered up, I'll show you what we added. As you can see, we added a tunnel into the hill. So what I was thinking was that this is going to be a private road for my maintenance of way vehicles, as that way I can have my road off to the side and then paint this and scenic this area. And then what I've decided to do was I actually have a name for this area of my layout. This is going to be called Lookout Point, but as you can see, I have a lot to do still on the layout. I want to thank everybody for watching. Everybody stay safe, and thanks to all of my new subscribers, and we'll catch you on the next one. Take care, everybody.